It's
$2.50 for the staff.
Jim, how much?
We want the staff.
That's
So,
funny.
I have a tale to tell.
Oh dear.
My name is Hans the Flenser, and I've a sorry tale to tell. I flensed 1,000 whales a year and sent them north to sell. My father was a whaler, as his father was before. My life was planned out for me, and I never yearned for more. I worked first as a whaler on a North Norwegian shore, till Carl A. Larsen came to us. Head south, my boys, there's more. So the whale ships headed south to that sub-Antarctic isle. For weeks we braved Atlantic storms, mile after miserable mile. When finally we sighted land, mountains, ice and snow, we sailed along the coastline. Not far now, lads, to go. We tied up at the jetty. Stromness was now my base. The noise, the smell, the stench, the blood just hit you in the face. My job was on the flensing plan, cutting blubber from the whale. I started at the baleen mouth and ended at the tail. We flensed the whales as they came in, humpback, blue and say. The work was hard, the work was tough. 50 whales a day. One day the call came in to us. Big Blue is on his way. This big old whale, 200 tons, had just been caught that day. 200 tons, 150 feet. The biggest whale I'd seen. This big old whale, Big Blue to us, had 3-meter long baleen. The plan, it wasn't long enough to take this mighty whale. It took the body of old Big Blue, but couldn't take the tail. I sharpened up my flensing blade. It glinted in the light. I placed the blade in Big Blue's side, sliced hard and held on tight. The first cut went from throat to fin in one clean, easy slice. And as I reached the tail, the fluke, I stepped out on some ice. My boots, they slipped on ice and blood. My blade, it turned right round. I slipped in blubber, ice and guts, and fell down to the ground. That sharpened blade, it did its job. It sliced right through my neck. The last I saw was old Big Blue, as dead I hit the deck. They took me round to Grytviken, to bury near the boss. The whalers mourned, their grief was raw. They truly felt their loss. And now as full moon rises above South Georgia Isle, I walk to my old flensing plan and stop and dream and smile. You'll see me on that flensing plan, a ghost from times of old. You'll see me sharpen up my blade. It'll make your blood run cold. So listen very carefully next time you travel here. You'll hear the screams of whales and men you've every right to fear. Thank you. And just to add, I wrote it. Thank you.
Wow.
Good job.
Outstanding, Allie.
Can you pose for us?
Yeah. 50 pounds.